So you want to know more about bankruptcy, do you? Well, you've come to the wrong place because the information I'm about to tell you is only going to make you angry. Angry when you find out how Congress and the banking industry worked to change the bankruptcy laws to make it harder and more expensive for you to free yourself. You see, back in 2005, it only cost about $300 on the low end to declare bankruptcy. Now, it costs roughly $1,500. Back in 2005, before the new law took effect, you didn't have to take a class that explained to people how they need to work their finances. You weren't treated like an idiot. But with the new law, you have to go to a class that tells you how to maintain your checkbook and not get in debt, like you're some sort of retard. Why did the law get changed? Why did the bankruptcy laws changed? Because the banking industry lobbied Congress and spent over $100 million to get the laws made more favorable to them. Isn't that just American politics at its finest? Now, you would think that the new law is something that will be around forever, but it doesn't have to be. When Katrina took effect, when it happened afterwards, the Congress made an exception for people who had been affected by it and allowed them to take bankruptcy under the old law prior to 2005. And I say now to the U.S. Congress and to the banking trustees who are in the Justice Department, because bankruptcy falls under the Justice Department, that the economic crisis that we are dealing with today is severe and far-reaching. The effects upon Americans are absolutely devastating. So my question to you is, why haven't you allowed exemptions to take effect under the old bankruptcy laws? Why is the law proceeding as if the economic boom was still continuing? Because that is what happened when the law was changed in 2005. There was nothing but rainbows and gold ahead. Unicorns and fairy tales and unicorns. It was just going to be money raining down from the sky forever. They never expected the new depression to take effect. It's not like people are going out and declaring bankruptcy and then getting new credit cards and running them up and declaring bankruptcy again, because that's what used to happen in the past. Credit has been curtailed. Heck, even if you have good credit, credit is hard to come by. So it's astounding that the law that is in effect today is as punishing as ever. Why hasn't it been changed? And that's what you need to ask yourself if you're about to declare bankruptcy or thinking about it. Call your banking trustee in your sector and complain to them that it is unfair in this type of economic situation that people who are as poor as you are and others have to pay so much just to declare bankruptcy, and that you must suffer so repaying debts that you will never truly be able to repay. It's ridiculous, that's what it is. And if you're not angry, you should be.